Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot and I am here to do a reading for the collective. Collective meaning all signs. Um, this is the reading for the next 2 days. Oh, I forgot to change my thing. So this is for today and tomorrow, the 20th and the 21st. This is love, career, family, and finances. I'm gonna try to remember to timestamp it. So that information for the timestamp information is going to be in my description box down below. So, collectors, keep in mind that this reading may or may not be for you. It may resonate, it might not. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. Keep in mind that timing is fluid. So this reading can manifest within the next 2 days. It can manifest later on down the line in time. Or this present reading might be past energy for you. Collective, if this present reading is past for you, past energy, then there might be some type of answers or closure for you pertaining to your past situation or circumstance. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump right in. So what's going on? What's the overall energy for the collective in love for the next 2 days in love? What's the overall energy for the collective in love? The overall energy. All right, so Journey came out. So Journey. So in love, collective, this could be the full energy. Don't have to be collective. You could be an Aries, have Aries in your chart, Aries or Aquarius, or you could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius. But somebody's going on a journey. Could be taking a leap of faith. This could also be a karmic lesson. Don't have to be. Somebody could be relocating for love, about love. You could be going to meet up with someone, going on a trip, a vacation. That girl got her bags packed. Or I don't know, collective, you probably breaking up with somebody and you on the next train smoking or something like that. Somebody could be getting back out in the dating world. Somebody's going on a journey, starting over, seeing what the world might have to offer them in love. So, what's going on with collective concerning career? Concerning career. Career. Ooh. Okay, so daughter spirit. Daughter spirit, this is all about getting downloads, a higher level of thinking, a higher level of understanding, being in tune with spirit. Daughter spirit, some type of understanding, embarking on some new understanding, newfound information. So this is like something to do with your crown chakra, third eye chakra, things like that, tapping into the spirit realm, getting downloads information from your angels and ancestors. So something's going on. I'm also picking up collective. Some of you guys are called to be healers. That's your calling to something to do with the spiritual realm. This is your calling. What's going on with the collective with family? What's the overall energy for the collective with family the next 2 days? Okay, so we got yin yang. Yin yang energy. So what came to me was what's the harmony collective concerning family. Somebody could be learning how to balance their masculine and feminine energy. Polar opposites. I don't know why, but I'm picking up an energy charge, positive and negative. A positive and a negative coming together creates electricity. It gets something to work. So collective, you could be coming together with a different person, or something is coming together within yourself and something's going to work. Almost like the chariot energy I'm picking up too a little bit. Yin yang, yeah. Like polar opposites is needed for something. What's going on with the collective and their finances the next 2 days? What's the overall energy? I also just got with family. Collective, you could be a single mother or a single father. And you're learning, or you have mastered, to balance your masculine and feminine energy to for a better outcome in raising your kids. You're doing the best you can. So if you're a single mother, you're learning how to balance out, or you're tapping into and balancing, you're juggling your masculine and your feminine side, but it's for the betterment of your kids. Okay, so concerning your finances, your third chakra, Archangel Chamiel. So something going on with your concerning your finances, Archangel Chamiel is assisting you in some type of way. This angel could be assisting you to activate, unblock your third chakra. So I think the third chakra is the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is all about like creativity, um, split second decisions, and things like that. Problem solving, planning. So collective, concerning your finances, you could be in the process of planning something. Um, and this archangel is going to be there to assist you, working with you through your solar plexus, your third chakra. So let's see. Give me one for the collective, love and love. Why is Journey here? Why is Journey here? What's going on with Journey for the collective and love? Why is Journey here? Why is Journey here? Okay, just say dress of alchemy. Release your power. Yeah. Dress of alchemy, release your power. Oh yeah, collective, something to do in your love life, collective. You're either going to meet up with a lover, or you're newly single and you are embarking on a new journey, and you're going to be able to release your power. So this could be you becoming single. It's been a long while since you have been single, collective, and you being single was meant to be, and you're going to be able to learn things about yourself, releasing your power. You're going to be, I'm picking up for some of you guys are newly single, newly single. You're releasing your power in some type of way. Things within you that you never knew you were capable of, collective. This journey is all about releasing your power, maybe finding out who you are. Yeah, some type of healing as well, I'm picking up. What's going on with the collective and career? Why is door to spirit here? What's going on with the collective and career? Why is door to spirit here? All right, so Angel of Time came out in reverse, and I'm going to take it like that. And it say working too hard. So collective, I'm picking up something's going on, something about career. Collective, you could be stressing. Maybe you're unemployed. Something is not working out in your career. Something to do with your career. Something's not working out, and spirit wants you to rest. Collective, you could be unemployed, and you probably not finding employment. You're probably not finding employment. You could be self-employed. Your clientele could be moving very slow. But spirit want to tell you something. Because I think spirit don't want you working too hard. How that saying go? Because Angel of Time came out in reverse. So, working too hard. So, I don't think it's something. Spirit wants you to rest. Spirit wants you to rest about something. You're going to get some type of understanding, collective, about your career. You could have a calling. You could be a healer. Some type of yeah. Because I'm picking up, collective, whatever this is in your career, your spirit is using you. So you're not in charge too much of this. You're not in charge. You have to move according to the timing and wisdom of spirit. So I'm picking up spirit want to tell you something. In order for something to work, collective, in order for your career, your calling to be successful, I'm picking up you're gonna have to learn how to move according to spirit. Because I'm like, this is not you're not in charge of this. Spirit is working through you. Yeah, because it's like a gift he gave you. It's a gift he gave you. So yeah. You're going to be getting some understanding about your career, possibly even how to get something to work. I'm picking up spirit is going to show you how to see something from a different perspective. And it could be to rest, chill out. Um, I also see that doubt or fear could have been blocking the energy. Doubt, fear, things like that. Negative energy collective was blocking the flow of something in your career. Yeah, so you might have to raise your vibration through understanding um, to get something to work, to be successful, to get the ball rolling in something. So, what's going on with collective family? Why is yin yang here? What's going on with the collective concerning their family? Why is yin yang here? Poe. Okay, let's say time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, collective, you concerning your family, I'm picking up, it say time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So, collective concerning your family, this could be something as simple as collective, I'm picking up you probably have kids, and you might have to change your cable service. You might have to change your cable service. So for example, collective, say like you're trying to save money, or of course, um you could have picked a cable company that offered that was more cheaper, but the Wi-Fi could be slow. Like you picked a affordable cable service, but the cable service could be trash. So spirit could be telling you to make that sacrifice, and pay that extra money for that cable service or a Wi-Fi service or something, to get something going. I'm picking up success, to get something to flow. Um, because today is new age technology, and because of the pandemic, um, well, it's not always about the pandemic, but technology. So kids are doing more homework through computers, laptops, things like that. So collective, something as simple as your Wi-Fi connection at home could be like interfering with your child's learning. So for example, say like your Wi-Fi service is trash. Um and it's like your child be on their laptop doing their homework, and then it start buffering. Your child gets discouraged, and then it just throw your child's off. It throws your child off, because the Wi-Fi is always buffering. It's very annoying to the child. So it's like your child is discouraged from doing their homework. So something like that. So I'm picking up collective. You're going to have to make a sacrifice, and it could be involving your children. It could be because that I'm picking up a positive and a negative charge, to get something working, to bring something alive, to something to do with technology. So for example, collective, say like if you're a single mother and you was more in your masculine energy, so you thinking about the logical aspect of something. Okay, so if you're thinking logically, of course you're gonna go with the Wi-Fi or the or the cable service that's cheaper. And you like, okay, these kids gonna just manage. They're gonna have to manage. I'm not spending $80 on Wi-Fi when it's a cable, when it's a Wi-Fi service that I can pay $30 instead of $85. But you're learning to tap into your feminine energy and be more be more considerate of your children. How is your logic affecting your children? So for example, like I said, your child could just be discouraged, period, from doing their homework, things like that. Because when your child sit down and do their homework, it buffers. So it's like that's discouraging your child and is creating a setback. Um, it's causing unnecessary emotional upheaval for your child. This could be very aggravating to your child. So it's like your child don't do the homework. Um, I'm picking up something collective. You're gonna have to make a sacrifice for your children. That's what I'm picking up. Because you might say, oh, you know what, he or she just gonna have to deal with it because I'm not paying that. But I'm picking up spirit is saying it's not always about that collective. You're gonna have to make a sacrifice for your kids, and it's something to do with technology. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a sacrifice. Because something could be like, because our children are weaker than us. They're weaker. So sometimes we have to do things to accommodate them. Even if it inconveniences us as parents, we have to do things to, not all the time. Especially if something is spirit led. Spirit is telling you something for a reason. Because something small could be affecting your child. Yeah. So you don't want your child to be discouraged because it's like small things could turn into big things. Um, yeah. You gotta know when it's time to because sometimes kids should be able to have their way and sometimes they should not. I'm picking up in a situation your children or your child should be accommodated with something, but collective is going to be an inconvenience for you, but you should accommodate your child with this thing. Because I'm picking up collective is something you don't know, you don't see, you're not tapping into your intuition with this, and it's affecting your child in a negative way. But if you tap into your feminine side, your intuition, you will see what I'm trying to say. Yeah, something, I think you're more in your masculine energy, and spirit wants you to tap into your feminine side and consider how something may be affecting your child. And it's something to do with technology. And it could be what I'm saying, like the Wi-Fi. You have um your Wi-Fi. You probably have the cheapest Wi-Fi on Earth collective. And it is not good. And your child is getting it bothers your child. So something as simple as your child is being, because that's what anybody, even us as adults, we sitting there watching TV. That's annoying as hell when your TV start buffering. That's annoying. So imagine your child sitting there every day trying to do their homework, and that can lead to like behavior dependent on your child's makeup. That can lead to them being just frustrated by their homework, could lead to like behavioral issues. This could lead to your child going to school and your teacher saying, why your homework not done? And your child got to tell your teacher in front of the whole class, oh, my the Wi-Fi at my house always buffering. Or your child could be the odd man out in class. So it's like little things, and it's like your child might develop behavioral issues um because of that. Because with children, dependent on your child's makeup, it can be the little things that can just spiral out of control if you're not being intuitive about your child. Um, yeah, it could just be the little things dependent on your child. So it can very discourage your child, because like your child is get tired being the only one. They go to school every day and your teacher say, is your homework done? And your child say no. And it's like the whole class homework done and your child. So it can lead this child to be very discouraged about education, and things like that. Self-esteem, um, yes, little stuff like that goes on with children. So I'm giving that for example, but collective, you probably know more than me. Time for change to learn something. I'm also picking up collective. If you're dealing with like a elderly parent or something, you might have to because if your parent is like old school, depending on how old they are, um you might have to convince your parents to upgrade their technology. Yeah, so you might, concerning your family, this could be also something as simple as collective. You might have to um this week teach your elderly parent or grandparent how to use the cell phone. Like I'm picking up it's time. Something is needed and it's something to do with technology and family. I'm picking up something is needed because doing this is going to cause something to flow. Something to flow. So, why is the third chakra Archangel Chamuel here for the collective and their finances? Why is this here for the collective finances? Okay, we have Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. Oh, yeah. Collective, you could have been jammed up. Collective, you could have been, concerning your finances, you could have been trying to set up a budget, trying to figure something out with money or some numbers. You could have been trying to, because I know I kind of had went through that too. Um, Collective, say like you're not a good saver. So you try every avenue to manage. You came up with every it's like you did the best you could, collective, to become more better in your finances, to become a better saver. And it's like everything you tried didn't work. So I'm picking up concerning your finances, it's going to be a powerful energy shift. Because this archangel is going to give you some type of assistance through your solar plexus chakra on the idea on how to get something to work for you in your finances. So for example, this could be, so okay, so for example, in the past I wasn't a good saver. So um what I told myself was I was going to open up me an account, but like my bank was going to be far from my house. So I know if I a bank closer to me versus a bank that's far from my house, I know I'm not going to want to travel to go to that particular bank. So it's more than likely I'll be able to actually save the money because I don't want to travel. I don't want to keep going back and forth. Um, like things like that. Okay, so whew, I just had to run up the steps. So yeah, but anyway, to sum this up, collective, I'm picking up something to do with your finances, collective. This Archangel Chamuel is going to get you to see something that you've never saw before, or give you like the strength and the courage to do something that you thought you would never be able to do. So this could be something like saving, collective. Maybe in the past you didn't want to save, and it's like all of a sudden this week, collective, you want to save, and you mean business. You're gonna start saving your money, and you mean business. A powerful energy shift. So either you're going to come up with like this, some type of idea, but it was just Archangel that gave it to you. Some type of idea. You're going to see something that you never saw before. View something from a different perspective. Collective, you could also be a business owner. And you working with that accountant, or collective, you could be an accountant. And you trying to figure out either how to save money, how to increase your profits, where to put the money at, what, like things like that going on. It could be why I can't talk. It could be like you have to make some sacrifices, collective. So something might have to suffer. So this could be you like, okay, I only have so much money for the business. So where am I going to invest this money? Am I going to invest it in advertisement? Am I going to invest it in product? Like something like that, collective. You going to get some type of understanding, or yeah, something like you're going to get a break, like something. It could be collective. You could be trying to figure out why your business keep taking losses, and you gonna pull them. It's like you're pulling the books out, and you trying to go over like what is wrong, what's not working, why I keep taking losses. And it's like, collective, you gonna see something and you gonna be like, oh, that's what it is. Okay, so let me take this out, because this is a waste of time. It's wasting money. It's causing losses, like something like that. Maybe you spent too much of your money on advertising and not enough on product, like something like that. Something you're gonna figure out to do with your finances. Yeah. Because it could be, what do you call it? Not a famine, but you might have to downgrade or a little bit or something like that. And it could be because of the pandemic. Something to do with business, something, yeah. Yeah, like good management, things like that. So, what else I want to, okay, so, let me put an issue on this energy. What's the issue here for the collective in love? Why is the collective journey and dress of alchemy? What was the issue, or what is the issue? What was the issue? What was the issue? Or what is the issue? Denial. Oh, okay. Refusing to believe their true feelings or thoughts. Okay. So collective, you or a lover or something was in denial about something in love. And collective, I'm picking up, it could have been you. So collective, you could be accepting some type of truth. And it's like the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free, collective. Something about love. So collective, this could have been you thinking you're not worthy. This could have been you feeling like you wasn't worthy. And it's like, between today and tomorrow, collective, you gonna get out denial and do something about love. So I don't know, collective, you could be a man. And you could have been in denial because of your own self-esteem that you loved a woman, or you probably felt you wasn't lovable. And you gonna come out that denial. You could be a man telling yourself, I don't love her. And something gonna go on between today and tomorrow in love, collective. And this is you going on a journey. You might travel to that woman, propose to that woman, tell this woman the truth. Something like that. Something. Whether you male or female. Somebody was in denial about something. That was the issue. And now somebody's no longer in denial. I don't know, collective. You could be a female. And you could have been with a man you didn't love. And didn't want to accept the fact that you didn't love that man, but you was using him for his money. And you like, collective, you going to tell yourself, let me go about my business and leave this man alone. Because I don't love this man. I'm using this man for money. And for karma's sake and your conscience sake, collective, you might do the right thing and might break up with this man, become single. Because you don't want that karma there. Or something like that. So, what was the issue in finances? What was the issue? Why is door to spirit and angel of time in reverse? Oh, collective, I'm also just picking up in your career. You had a scarcity mindset. You had a scarcity mindset, like in career, collective, you could have been like in doing things out of fear. If you're not a business owner, collective, you could have been allowing your superiors to mistreat you because you felt as though you needed this particular job, like you had to put up with them. And spirit could be revealing to you that I am your supplier. If you lose a job on that earth, I can always open up a new door for you to get another job on earth. You don't have to put up with that. Like something like that could be going on. Yeah, you could be something like that going on. Somebody is like live in fear or something like that concerning their career. It's like somebody is afraid to step out on faith and trust spirit. And it could be concerning work. Collective, you're probably avoiding, you probably haven't stepped into your calling because out of fear. Maybe your calling is to become self-employed and you're so used to working a 9 to 5. Something like that going on. But anyway, what was the issue with the collective and the career? Why is door to spirit and time of anger in reverse? Whew. Yeah, collective, you was working too hard. The homies came out in reverse. So too much time with the homies. Yeah, collective, somebody was working too hard. You could have been working yourself to death. Collective, you can be a man. And you was working yourself to death. Something you was doing. Yeah. You wasn't spending no time with your friends and nothing, collective. Yeah, somebody was working too hard. Somebody was working too hard. And spirit is gonna give you an understanding about something. Cause it's like somebody was doing something about career, collective, and it's like you wasn't spending no time with your friends, no time with the homies. Your friends ain't seen you in about 3 years. Spirit is showing you how that saying. Spirit is showing somebody how I can't talk. Something you was doing, you don't have to do that like that. Because spirit could still provide. Spirit can still make a way. You don't have to work yourself to death. Somebody's going to get like delivered from some type of false mindset because somebody was working too hard and wasn't spending enough time with their friends or because that was the issue. No time with the homies. Yeah, collective, yeah. Spirit wants you to go out and have fun, like live lighthearted or find a balance. It could be a masculine, something to do with your friends. Oh, I see. Okay, so collective, you could be a man, don't have to be. But what you were doing was, say like collective, for an example, you are like a husband or you're a pastor or you are some type of healer. So what you did was you separated yourself from like maybe your friends that's really your friends because of your calling. And spirit is showing you how to balance that out. Like just because you a preacher, that don't mean you act like you're better than like your friends that probably don't believe in what you believe in. Like something like that I see somebody was doing. I mean, cause it's like somebody just abandoned their friends because because of work. Or somebody has gifts and stuff. Somebody has some type of gifts, talents. Like I said, this can be a tarot reader, a healer, a prophet. And it's like somebody like maybe could have abandoned their friends, like just left their friends, because your friends probably don't have the same calling as you. So collective, you probably out of fear separated yourself from these friends because you didn't want these friends to contaminate you. But spirit could be showing you that if you are who you say you are, if you allow me to strengthen you, I can show you how to be who you are and still mingle with your friends. Because these friends are still your friends, even though if y'all have different beliefs or they don't have the gifts and talents you have. Those friends are your friends. Like something like that, spirit, some it could be a man, don't have to be though. Somebody abandoned their friends because of their career or because of their like gifts and talents or their spiritual calling. So I kind of get it. I see it. Yeah, so I think spirit is trying to um yeah, something like that going on. I'm gonna see what the tarot say though. But what was the issue over here with the collective and their family with Yin Yang and Po with this technology? What was the issue or what is the issue for the next 2 days? What in the world is going on down here with this family? What was the issue? No chill, doesn't know how to relax, always jumpy. All right. Whew. Yeah, like I said, collective, this could be your child. This could be your child. It's like your child, collective, because of the Wi-Fi service you got. I'm picking up a child in schoolwork and Wi-Fi and collective. Your Wi-Fi service is trash. I don't mean to say it like that. Um, your Wi-Fi service is not good, and your child didn't know how to relax. They was always jumpy. Like your child would not sit still to do their homework. Something was bothering your child. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like something as simple as having a decent Wi-Fi connection could affect your child behavior. Um, Also, as well, collective, I see as well that you probably over allowed your children to become overly stimulated. So this could be a child that was spending too much time with technology. It's like collective, you being the head of the household, you wasn't using technology and gadgets with wisdom. So it's like your child, it was could have been like developing like behavior issues or something. So this is like an example, a child who doesn't go outside. They stay in the house and just be on their gadgets. That's what this child did. So um it's like your child probably don't know how to interact and be social. Because they're used to technology. Somebody was not using technology and gadget with wisdom. And it could have been creating havoc within the family. Your child could have been acting out in class because at home maybe technology and gadgets was not used with wisdom. So for example, collective, say like you allow your child to, it's like when your child get home, all your child do is be on the computer. From the time they get home, they be on their computer. So it's like when they go to school, everything is not um they're not on the computer all day. They have to be sociable in class. And your child was always jumping, acting up. It could have been their behavior in the classroom. It's because your child wanted that technology. Something like that I'm picking up. Yeah, collective. Yeah. Something like that going on too. I'm picking up two scenarios. For some of y'all Wi-Fi service is not good and you need to make that sacrifice and spend that extra money for a better quality Wi-Fi for the sake of your child. Because this child I'm picking up on, and it could be your child could be an earth sign, your child could be a Capricorn, because I see it and I feel it in the cards. Um, for the most part, I know I was like this. I took my homework very seriously as a child. I took education and my homework very seriously. And if something went wrong, I went left with it as a child. Because I wanted things to be a certain way as a child. Back in the day when I was growing up, we didn't have our own personal laptops and things like that. But what I'm saying is, this particular child do not appreciate when that Wi-Fi always buffering, because your child wants something to flow. This child is like, damn, why every time I come home, I can't even do my homework? I want to do my homework. Then when I get to school, all the kids laughing at me because I'm the only one. My homework not never done. And it's like a child, a Capricorn child, always want to finish a assignment, complete assignment, do things in order, be organized. Capricorns do not, especially Capricorn children, they do not like embarrassment. And a Capricorn child would take something all the way left over something small. And it could be something like that going on with your child. Like your child do not appreciate that. And your child will cause a war because of something like that. Like, I don't want to go sit in class and my friends laughing at me. I will. Yeah, your child could be acting up collective. Because a Capricorn child is like a small adult, but in a childish way, though. Because I be laughing at myself sometimes when I think about how I used to think when I was a child. What? I used to be, I used to have everything all planned out. Like, when I get to school tomorrow and this don't go my way, or I used to cause a uproar in my house when I got home, and nobody knew why, but it was something to do with my homework. Like, for example, my mother used to always sit on my homework. I did not like for my homework, like my paper, to be wrinkled. I didn't like that. I liked everything to be smooth. If I got my paper a certain type of way, my homework, I hated when my mother sat on my homework. So if my mother used to sit on my homework and I had to return my homework to my teacher and it was wrinkled, whoo, I acted up. Just being like my childish mind. I was being childish, but that was important to me. Like, I want to return my homework to my teacher. I don't want my homework to be wrinkled. I ain't like for my homework to be ripped. I didn't like for like certain things about my homework to be like, I didn't like to always have to keep erasing, because I didn't like erase marks on my homework. Like, something very detailed and very tidy, and think that stuff like that matters to a child. But you would never think a child is thinking like that. But I used to act up when certain things, um I didn't know how to verbally express myself because I was a child. Like, I didn't know how to go up to my mother and be like, "Ma, I'm acting up in school tomorrow because you wrinkled my homework." But I already planned it the night before because my mother wrinkled my homework. Like, I'm about to go to school the next day and act a fool because my homework wrinkled. I was just always a certain type of way. Like, my book bag had to be clean. I had to have my everything was a certain way when I was a child. Even as a child, even like kindergarten, my homework had to be clean. I hated when my mother sat on my homework. I didn't like to erase. So I used to always keep a lot of scrap paper with me. So it's like when I got ready to know the answer, I used to write the answer on the homework. I did not like to erase on my homework. Like, things like that. You'll be amazed how a child have they're their own person, especially like a Capricorn child. Because it's like a Capricorn is like a adult in a child's body. But in a childish way though. So like I said, my mother did not know how heated I used to be when she used to wrinkle up or sit on my homework. So in my mind, I used to be like, okay, when I go to school, because I have to give my teacher back my homework and my homework is wrinkled, I'm acting up. You gonna get a phone call tomorrow. That's how I used to be thinking in my mind, but I didn't know I didn't realize that until I got older, how I used to think. Yeah, sometimes I be telling my mother stories about my processing, my thinking when I was little. My mother she be cracking up. She be cracking up. Cause you don't know, man, kids be, yeah, so it could be something like that going on with your child collective. Um, uh, it be childishness. I'm gonna put it like this. A child can get upset about something very childish, but that child is not playing. A child would probably ruin their own life before they realize it because they're being childish. If somebody is not intuitive, like one time, like I was telling my mother, dependent on the child's personality. We was at a babysitter house, right? And it got to the point where the kids at the babysitter house started stealing me and my brother lunch, like snacks. And I was explaining to my mother that as a child, I didn't realize it, but I was more affected by them kids taking my snacks than I realized. Because I used to sit up in the middle of the night. Because I knew my mother was a certain type of way when I was growing up. So my mother was the type of person, my mother was a peacemaker. So, and my mother was like the head of the household. So my mother was always busy. So it's like when we got out of school, my mother get off work, we getting out of school, picking us up from the school, daycare, whatever. And my mother used to go straight to cooking. So I'm trying to tell my mother, Ma, so and so taking me and my brother snacks. Like, you gotta do something about this. Like, you taught me don't fight, don't do this, don't do that. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get no whooping. So I don't want to, I don't want to fight. So I'm trying to explain to my mother. My mother like, oh, go sit down. We'll talk about that when I finish cooking. Oh, don't worry about it. It's not that bad. They take your snack. When you get home, you just get another snack. That's not what I was trying. It's like my mother was unaware of how that affected me emotionally and mentally. Them kids, I got to sit there and watch them kids take my snacks out my bag every day. So I used to lay in my bed and be pissed because I'm like, I'm going to either run away or I'm going to act a complete fool, or I'm gonna get into a fight and I'm gonna have to get that whooping. I'm gonna have to get that whooping. But at the daycare, the babysitter house where we was at, it was just me and my brother, and it was the other kids, but they were older than us. And I'm thinking in my mind, if I set it off and I start this fight, I didn't want to get jumped because the other kids was older than me and my brother. So it was a lot going on in my mind because I was trying to solve a problem. And the adults was not listening to me. So I told myself, if I have to run away from home to get my point across or something, I'm going to do it. Like, I was trying to think of all scenarios. And then one time, me being young, something dawned on me. And something said, tell your father. Stop going to your mother. Go tell your father. Why did I do that? But that was the solution. It's like when I told my mother, I got a different response. But see, when I told my father, it was able to get solved because But my mother was more like a peacemaker. Oh, Tia, don't worry about that. It's just snacks, and they take your stuff when you get home. It's always more in the kitchen. But that wasn't the point. It was just the effect it had on me. I had to sit there and watch them kids. Take my snacks. But it's like when I told my father, he was like, what? How long they been doing this to you? it's like finally I was like, I got some type of, somebody to understand, to feel what I was going through, feel my pain. Because somebody was taking my snacks. I'm like, yeah, and I told mommy. And mommy, this is, my father was like, oh, hell nah. My father busted a U-turn in the middle of the street. He was like, oh, He was like, oh, yeah, you ain't got to worry about that no more. So I guess my father must have, because it's like, I was trying to tell the other adults, and it's like nobody was listening to me. So I'm like, if I got to run away, because my mother not listen, but it's like, I didn't think to go tell my father. It was like, my father was like my last resort. Because it's like, my mother was more interacting with us than my father was. So my first thought was to go tell my mother. And, the babysitter. But it's like, when I approached the women, they was, oh, go sit down. I'm cooking and stuff like that and this and that. And I'm like, these MFers don't realize I'm about to act a complete fool because ain't nobody listening to me. So I'm like, okay, my mother, she gonna learn the hard way if she come to school and I ain't there, or she come in my room and I am not home. Like, I was about to go there over some snacks, but I was a child. So when I was a child, I thought like a child. I was a child. Like, I tear something up, but it's serious. That was serious to me. That was like life or death. You taking my snacks? That was serious to me, because that's all I knew. I was a child. So I was willing to go to the greatest lengths, even run away, because somebody was stealing my snacks. And wasn't nobody listening to me. I had to figure out something, because wasn't nobody listening to me. I wasn't about to sit up there and let them kids, and it's like, I ain't want no whooping, because I'm like, if I start a fight in this house, first of all, I don't feel like getting rolled on. I don't want to get beat up. My brother here, I don't want them to jump on my brother. It's like, I had to think that through, like, Dad, like, what am I going to do? Ain't nobody listening to me. So one night, I was on my bed, and I'm like, I was thinking about running away. And sometimes me as an adult, and I think about that. Like, if I would have ran away, and the cop was looking for me, first of all, that would have caused a whole bunch of ruckus for my mother. And I was like, had to be like maybe 5 or 6. I was thinking about running away. And like, I be thinking, like, say like, if I'm running away and somebody see a 5-year-old walking down the street and the police pull me over and be like, what happened? Why are you out here alone? And and I would have told the police, cause when we at the babysitter house, they be stealing my snacks. So I ran away from home because they were stealing my snacks. And when I went and told my mother, wasn't nobody listening to me. But I just be looking at it from like the adult perspective. But kids be dead serious about their childishness. Because I'm like, Dad, if I really would have, because I was plotting on leaving that night. I'm like, I'm leaving. But I'm like, they know them people not going to keep taking my snacks. And I thought about everything. I thought about the worst case scenario. Because I also thought about my brother. So I'm like, if I do run away and my mother sent him to the babysitter, I didn't want my brother to be there by himself. So I'm like, if I run away and he at their house, he going to be there by himself. So I'm like, dang, I shouldn't run away. But then I was thinking in my mind, I'm like, maybe if I run away, it'll cause some confusion. My mother probably won't send my brother. Like, my mind, I was thinking about everything in my mind. I thought the whole thing through. And I was that serious. But I'm like, imagine a cop pulling a child over and be like, why you run away from home, or what's going on at home? And the child tell you, I ran away from home because of some snacks. But that's how kids be serious. Something like that. So I'm just running my mouth. But anyway, let me give me a what was the issue with the collective in their finances with this Archangel Chamuel and Eclipse Mermaid? What was the issue? What was the issue? Yeah, buying love. Manipulates with money, keeps you codependent, materialistic. Yeah. Oh, collective. Okay. So collective, you could have been dealing with someone. This could be a business partner, a lover. Um, someone was manipulating you with money, collective, and you could be trying to plan your like great escape, a plan to become more independent. This could be even branching off and doing your own business alone, starting your own franchise, something like that. But somebody was manipulating you with money and kept you codependent through money. So you're trying to figure out how to become more independent financially. Yeah, so this could be in love or in business. Yeah, or something like that. So that's why you planning. That's why you using your solar plexus chakra, because the solar plexus chakra is all about planning. Um, you trying to figure something out, how to do something, things like that. So yeah, yeah, and it's going to be a powerful energy shift. Yeah. So what's going on with the collective and love? Collective and love for the next 2 days with Journey, Dress of Alchemy, and what's going on in love? Why is Journey and Dress of Alchemy here? Release your power. What's going on with the collective? Okay, we had the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, collective. I think you or somebody else was closed off. The Four of Pentacles is somebody that's holding back. Collective, you was not trustworthy of people in love. You or somebody else, or your person could have been being very keeping secrets from you, not giving you what you wanted, holding back from you. Collective, you or somebody else was holding back from somebody in love. Somebody was very defensive, very private. Yeah, and somebody's going to either leave this energy behind or stop doing this Four of Pentacles. Because the Four of Pentacles could also be like a scarcity mindset. A scarcity mindset. Collective, I'm also picking up, you was with someone in love that you did not trust. You did not trust somebody. So either you're going to open up to this person, because it's a password on there. So collective, you didn't trust your lover. Or they didn't trust you. But either somebody's going to leave this person, because collective, you probably telling yourself, the reality is I can't trust my person, so why am I here? Why am I here? If I had to put a password on everything, why am I here? Like, I might as well leave. It is what it is. Or collective, somebody is like changing this behavior. Like not trusting, holding back, keeping secrets, things like that. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Ooh. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody was keeping somebody out. Somebody was keeping somebody out, or somebody was holding somebody back. Because altogether we have 5 Pentacles here. So if somebody was left out in the cold, either somebody did this to themselves, or somebody was in a relationship with somebody that made them feel like this, or somebody did this to themselves. Somebody felt left out in the cold because either they didn't trust. Either they didn't trust because of their own issues, or they didn't trust because somebody gave them a reason not to trust. Yeah, somebody was left out in the cold. Somebody tired of feeling left out in the cold. So this is going to result in either somebody opening up to someone or somebody leaving somebody. Because somebody felt 5 Pentacles. So that's what's going on in love. Give me a charm card for the collective in love. Give me a charm card for Journey, releasing their power and this 5 of Pentacles energy. Give me a charm card. Okay, chess strategy. Yeah, somebody was this was somebody's strategy. Somebody being in denial about something was somebody's coping skills. Something was a strategy. Somebody could have also been like trying to manipulate a lover's energy by holding back. Something was a strategy. So this could also be an collective. Say like you was dating a karmic. Don't have to be a karmic, but this person could have been holding back from you sexually because you wouldn't give them money. This person probably wanted you for money, So they held back sex from you so you can give them money. But what might happen between today and tomorrow, collective, you might leave this person out in the cold. So you like, you not getting my money and I don't give a damn about your sex. So somebody might walk away from someone, leave someone because somebody else had a strategy. Or the strategy was somebody else's coping skills because somebody didn't trust. And love, somebody didn't trust. So to hold back, to keep someone at bay was like their coping skills in love. Somebody didn't trust their person. So I'm picking up somebody was either being slick or somebody was doing something out of self-protection. Because somebody could have had, somebody didn't trust somebody in love. Something like that going on. Yep. So give me, what's the tea with this energy for the collective and love with journey and these cards right here? What's the tea? Thief, yeah, collective. Somebody was thief, robbed, lost, death, physical or emotional. Yeah, so it's what I said. For the most of y'all, you guys could have been dealing with a karmic, and this person either was attempting to steal from you, manipulate you emotionally, possibly even through sex to get money out of you. Or this person was trying to, somebody was trying to steal from you, basically. It could have been emotionally. They could have been trying to sex you to death to get some money or something. But I think, collective, you're going to just leave this person. You're going to leave this person. Or you probably allowed this person to do this to you because you liked the sex with them. So you allowed this woman or this man to steal from you literally or emotionally because of the sex or something. Or you just was insecure, low self-esteem, and you could allow a lover or lovers to mistreat you. Yeah, but this was a strategy. Somebody was a lover, collective. Or this is like what you always do or something because you could have had low self-esteem or you had your own issues. Yeah, but a thief was around you. So somebody password. Yeah, so somebody wasn't dumb. Collective, you wasn't dumb. I think you knew this person was a thief. But you probably wanted this person to use this person for sex or for your own, whatever your reason was for keeping this thief around. It could have been for sex. So spirit could be like, you can get sex from anywhere. Get rid of him. Yeah, because somebody was in denial, refusing to believe their true feelings and thoughts. Yeah, it's collective. Maybe you didn't want to believe you was a nympho or something. I don't know. Because it's like somebody was dealing with a thief. But it's like somebody was in denial. Yeah. I mean, I can kind of relate to that too. Yeah, somebody was in denial. Like, you can get sex from anywhere. You ain't gotta put your life in jeopardy to have sex. Like, something like that going on, collective. But I think you're gonna leave that energy behind, collective. Yeah. So yeah, something could have been a strategy. Yeah, I think a lover could have been trying to sex you to death or to get money from you. Or this person could have also been, this lover could have been giving you money to have sex with you. Something like that could be going on too. And collective, you're going to leave that alone because you're releasing your power. Yeah. All right, so let me go over here to career. Give me a charm card for the collector's career with Door to Spirit, and Angel of Time in reverse. Give me a charm card for that. Yeah, koala, mindful koala. Yeah, collective. I'm picking up a masculine energy. You don't have to be a masculine, but I don't know if you could have been thinking you were all that, collective, or you were insecure. So I don't know if you was looking at something the wrong way. So like I said, this could be somebody that's very gifted and talented. This can also be like a preacher or something. And it's like, collective, you, even though, like, okay, so collective, say like you became a preacher and you a Christian. But before you became a preacher, you had Muslim friends, right? And to keep yourself balanced, it's like you left your friends because they was Muslim. It's like you just stopped hanging with them. So I don't know if you was looking at it as you would be contaminated, or if you thought you were better than them or something like that. Cause it's like, collective, you was trying to be mindful, but you was doing something like a little bit not balanced. It's like you excluding yourself from your friends, people that was really your friend. You was trying to be mindful. So this can also be, but I'm picking up a little bit of confusion too. I'm picking up a little bit of confusion. Okay, so like, for example, collective, because it's like when you don't have enough knowledge on things you don't know, there is a little bit of confusion. You're not sure. So I'm gonna give an example. Should I give this example? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Should I give this example? Because I see what I'm trying to say in the cards, collective. You was doing something that spirit. I think spirit is going to give you the truth about something, like break something down to you on how to balance something out. Like you could still be a Christian and still have like your Muslim friends. You just got to know your truth. It's like spirit could be telling somebody, you separated yourself from your Muslim friends because you're weak. It's not too much them, it's you. So you have to build your faith so that when you go around your Muslim friends, you won't feel tempted to sway or become confused, and you're like something like that. I see spirit is breaking something down to somebody. Um or collective, you probably I'm picking up masculine energy. I also see, collective, you're very but I don't know why this is coming up in career. Collective, you could be a man and you could like be a prophet and you don't know what the hell is going on. Cause it's like you, this is for example, say like, collective, you a man and it's like all you know is hustling. You a street dude. But unbeknownst to you, the Most High blessed you with the gift of prophecy. So this is like, collective, you be around your homeboys and it's like, because you're a prophet, you know like they business, and it's like you feel uncomfortable around them because it's like you know they secrets, you know this, you know that. So it's like you separated from them because you was trying to be mindful. Like you was or you didn't want to think about something. But it got something to do with career though. I don't know, collective, if spirit could be showing you like that's your gift. I gave you a gift of prophecy, and if you want to, you can make money off of that if you want to, because it's a gift I gave you. Yes. Not saying abuse that gift, but when spirit give you a gift, you do have that option to make money off that gift, because we live on the earth and we need money. So um that it could be something like that going on. Cause it's like I see you was collective. You could have been working a 9 to 5, but it's like spirit could be telling you that's not what I want you to do. You know you're a prophet, so go prophesy to your friends. Cause I know sometimes spirit can do that too. Like before spirit will bring, because God do things in order. So it's like before he'll send you to a large crowd, he'll send you to a small crowd. So he'll have you practice or build your confidence among your family and your friends, your homies. And it's like, collective, you could have been, because you could have been trying to ignore your gift. So you worked all the time. You was working too much in like a regular 9 to 5. But Spirit could probably fix it to where he wants you to be a full-time prophet. Like something like that. Like that's how you're going to make your money. You're a prophet. That's what I want you to do. Or something like that. Or this could be somebody being a tarot reader. But I'm picking up it's a man. Collective, you could be ashamed because, I don't know, maybe you don't want your boys to know you a tarot reader. But it's like Spirit could be telling you, tell them. You never know how they react to you. Like something like that. I'm picking up a man in career. Something like that. Yeah. Give me... What? I did that backwards. Yeah, see, collective, you did something backwards, or you're doing something backwards. Because I just did that backwards. I didn't mean to do that like that. So I think Spirit is correcting you. Because I think, collective, you think you're doing somebody a favor and you are not. It's like you're doing something backwards. You didn't do it on purpose, but you were trying to be mindful of someone. And Spirit is showing you, if you really want to be mindful, this is the correct way to be mindful. Like, do it like this, not like that. You're doing something backwards. That's what I'm picking up. So what's going on with the collective in their career with Daughter Spirit and Angel of Time in reverse? Ooh. What is this? Is this the Tower? I'm also picking up collective. Spirit is trying to teach you like a tiny lesson as well. Collective, you can be a business owner and you need help. And it's like, instead of, it's like, collective, for some of y'all got like a uppity spirit on y'all. Not uppity, but I'm picking up, collective, you doing something wrong or backwards. It's like you could be a business owner and you don't want to like hire your homeboys or something, your homies. Well, I'm picking up these your friends. These not karmics, like these are your friends. Like these dudes is really your friends. And it's like, I don't know if you need help in your business. And it's like your homie sitting right there like, I'm going to watch the collective struggle. I'm sitting right here and the collective won't even ask me for help. Something like that, collective, in your career. And collective, you could be thinking that you don't want to ask them because, and to you, that's you being mindful. Like you have to do it on your own. You have to do everything on your own, or you feel as though you're going to be a burden to them. And Spirit telling you looking at something backwards or something. Yeah. Let me see something. I think that's the Tower. Yeah, collective. Somebody having a Tower moment. Yeah, that's the Tower. Collective, you could be a Scorpio. Don't have to be. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You got Scorpio in your chart. Yeah. Somebody's going to get unexpected, like an understanding about something. Somebody's going to get an understanding about something. It's going to be a Tower moment. But I'm picking up as a good Tower moment. Because what Spirit is doing concerning your career, collective, is he's breaking down a mental barrier. Because you was looking at something from a wrong perspective. So he's breaking down a mental barrier that you set up in your mind. Something that you thought you understood, but you didn't have the correct understanding of something. So he's breaking down your old way of viewing things and giving you the truth. Something like that. Yeah. This is a good Tower moment. Yeah. Like, you don't have to work so hard if you had help. That's why I'm picking up working hard coming out in reverse. Spirit could be getting somebody to see you wouldn't be working that hard if you let your homies help you or something like that. Or if you balanced your work and yeah, something like that. Whew. Clarify the Tower. Yep. The Five of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Somebody's getting an understanding on why they are defeated, why something is not a profit, why something is not working. Yeah. Somebody's having a Tower moment. And somebody is figuring out why something is not working. Yeah, somebody might suffer a loss in their career. Yeah. Yeah. This could be a salesman or something. Yeah. Yeah, somebody is having a Tower moment because there was some type of defeat. There was some type of defeat in career. What's the tea with this for the collective and career with daughter spirit and angels? Yeah, bad reputation came out sideways. Yeah. Okay, so collective. I see that you could have prejudged somebody. You could have prejudged somebody, collective. So like I said, collective, this could be like you, for an example, opening up a business. And instead of you hiring people you knew, you went and hired like strangers. But you didn't hire the people you knew because I guess you was starting new, collective. This could have been something new to you, and you probably wanted to like separate yourself from like the past. Because you know how people say you can take the hood out of people? You can take people out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of people. So collective, I think you were trying to be wise, but you didn't trust. That's what I want to say. That's what this looked like. You was trying to be wise. Somebody could have gave you like some wrong advice. Like this could be you opening up a business and your mother or your wife, somebody could have told you, don't hire Pookie and them. You know how Pookie and them is. But it's like collective, you needed your homies. You needed them. Like I'm picking up these men are your friends for real. They're your friend. So you wasn't sure about somebody's bad reputation. This was the thing. Like this was the issue. Somebody had a bad reputation. You wasn't sure if you should give them a job at your company or something like that. So it's like collective, you was working yourself to death. Because you could have been trying to be mindful of like your new beginning. Like out with the old and with the new. I'm also picking up somebody gave you advice, but this advice was not intuitive. This was traditional advice. That's something somebody would say traditionally. Like that's the saying. You can take somebody out the hood, but you can't take the hood out somebody. So somebody gave you some type of advice like that, but it wasn't from a place of intuition. If this person was being intuitive that gave you this advice, this person would have said something like, you know what? I don't know why, but I know Pookie and them ain't no good, but something telling me to tell you, hire them. Let Pookie and them work for you. Like something like that. Somebody gave you advice from a place of tradition than from intuition. Yeah. And spirit is giving you a lesson intuitively. Yeah, between today and tomorrow. Yeah. Collective, I'm also picking up you hang around people that is not intuitive. These people not intuitive. That's why God is going to do what these people can't do. I don't know if you have mentors or elders in your family and these people are not intuitive. So it's like you taking a loss because these people, collective, you could be around or you grew up around uppity people. But some of your friends, including you, could probably be like questionable. But something, yeah, so I'm picking that up a little bit. Somebody, a mentor or somebody that's older than you, these people are not intuitive. So that's why spirit got to step in. Because it's like you're on the right path, but you're dealing with people that's not intuitive, and they're going to continue to get you to take a loss. Because these people, it's like you're listening to somebody that's not intuitive. So spirit, like, I'm going to have to do it then. Because these people that the collective is listening to is not intuitive. So I'm going to have to break it down to the collective myself so the collective can be successful. So something can work. So, but it's like these people mean well. They mean well, but they're not intuitive. These people not intuitive, and they're giving you advice about something that's a big deal, but these people don't have intuition. Yeah, these people might be experienced, but they don't have something. Somebody missing intuition in something in their career. But since the people around you can't help you, spirit is going to do it. Yeah. And I'm picking up collective. You're going to learn to not listen to these people. Don't listen to this person or these people that you was listening to, because they not intuitive. Yeah, so let me go over here down to I gotta hurry up. What's going on with the collective and their family with Yin Yang and Po? Using technology and wisdom. Using technology and gadgets with wisdom. What's going on down here with the collective with family? I gotta hurry up. Okay, yeah, the 4 wands. Yeah, something to do with home, something to do with family, something stable. So this could be your housing, yeah, home, things like that. Clarify the 4 wands. I'm picking up something or somebody needs to be stabilized. So this could be collective, either your Wi-Fi or I'm picking up your child. Something needs to be stabilized. Clarify the 4 wands. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, this could definitely be some Wi-Fi. The Knight of Pentacles is stagnation. This is something to do with some Wi-Fi. Or a child is using, be stuck on their technology too much and don't know how to be social. Something like that. Yeah. There is a child that could be lacking social skills because the parents is not using technology and gadgets with wisdom. There's also a child whose social is also being stunted. Not social. There's a child whose willingness to want to do their homework is being stunted because of a Wi-Fi connection. So something is getting jammed up at home. Like this is the 4 wands, but the Knight of Pentacles is there. So the Knight of Pentacles could be stagnation. Like you have a home collective, you take care of your kids, you're stable, but that Wi-Fi, that Knight of Pentacles, something is just stagnant. Or it's like you stable collective, yes, you got a roof over your kid's head, but there's more to it like than that. So it's like it could be telling me like your child be on that computer too much, just stuck there. And it's like, yes, you are the mother, you provide, you have a roof over their head, but it's like it's more to being a parent than that. You have to be mindful of your child on that computer all the time. Because it's affecting other aspects of your child's life. It's like you're stable, you're doing it, you're the parent, but it's like your child is something going on with somebody's child. Collective, I'm picking up you're not doing it on purpose. It's going to happen anyway. What I'm trying to say is it's going to happen. Because a negative and a positive is coming together to get something to work. It's going to happen. What I'm trying to say is going to happen. Yeah. Or like I said, collective, this could be you learning how to balance your masculine and feminine energy. And I just heard that also when a person, I'm also picking up when a person is well balanced out, they know how to go in between their masculine and feminine energy. They know how to balance it. It's easier for this type of person to receive downloads and be intuitive. It's much easier for spirit to get through to you. So, yeah, because you need that connection. That's just like what I just saw was with a phone. You got the outlet, and you got the what a landline phone. You got the plug outlet, and then you have to plug the phone into the plug outlet so you can actually be able to answer your phone. If something is unplugged, you're not going to receive the message. Like, that's what I'm picking up. If something is like you have both things there, but you haven't connected them. So it's like spirit could be trying to give you a message, collective. And it's like the phone is your feminine side, but the actual plug outlet is the masculine side. And you don't have it connected, so you're not receiving the messages. That's what I'm picking up. It's like somebody was not balancing out their masculine and feminine, and it's affecting their parenting. That's what I want to say. It's affecting their parenting, and it's like, collective, you got this 4 wands, but if you don't connect the two, it's like your kids is going to be affected. Yeah. Yeah, somebody is going to have to learn concerning interacting with their family and their children, how to balance out in their feminine and masculine side. Yeah. So, let me put some tea on this. What's the tea? No, charm. Give me the charm card for the yin yang and 4 pentacles and the 4 wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Give me a charm card for that. Yeah, birdcage, trapped. Yeah, trapped. Collective, I'm picking up, this is how your child feels. This is how they feel. Your child feels trapped, collective. I'm telling you, collective, you could have a Capricorn child. You can have a Capricorn child, and this child, collective, it's something as small as your Wi-Fi not working. You have like not good Wi-Fi. Is affecting your child more than you realize. Your child feel trapped because they want to do their homework. And when you got somebody trapped, they're going to act out. It's like your child feels backed up against the wall. Like, whether you realize it or not, because that Wi-Fi ain't working, because your child want to do their homework. In peace. Yeah. So, collective, if out of the blue one day your child like have an outburst in class, or they like run away, it could be something as simple as they don't that Wi-Fi. Yeah, somebody feel trapped. I also feel, if this is the other scenario where, collective, you let your child have too much technology time. When your child get in school, they feel trapped because they don't have their devices with them that you allow them to use at home, and your child acts out in school because they feel trapped because the teachers are trying to get your child to be sociable, and your child is not used to that. Yeah, so somebody child is acting out, and I'm picking up is at school. Yeah. All right, so let me put some tea on this. Give me the tea with family with yin yang, birdcage, and 4 wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Give me some tea. Yeah, player. Yeah. A player. Oh, collective, your child is a basketball player. So that's why Spirit is telling you to take this serious. I don't know. Yeah, your child education is important to your child. So that's like, if you it's like your child take this serious because your child needs their education. They want to be educated. Because it's like, for an example, somebody's child is going to be a basketball player, and education is key. Yeah, somebody's child is going to be a basketball player, and education is key. And collective, I'm picking up that something as simple as the Wi-Fi connection can throw this child off course. Because it's like a child can go on a downward spiral and never come out of that hole because of something simple. And nobody could ever figure out why that happened. And it was something as small as something that was happening at home. And it could be dependent on your child. It could be, I'm telling you, collective. You probably know too, but me being a Capricorn, I know what I'm trying to say. Because something as simple as this child not being able to do their homework. And it's like they're not able to communicate that to you, so they feel trapped. And this is them starting to have behavior issues because they're not able to do their homework like they want to do their homework. And it's like once your child get in that devil energy, if they're a Capricorn, they might not come back from it. I mean, and it's something as simple as that. Because I almost got in this trap when I was a child. Because once I went there, I knew I wasn't coming back. Once I went there, I knew even as a child, I wasn't coming back. So that's why I sat on my bed that night and I said, if I, whew, because I wasn't, even as a child, I was not playing. I was dead serious. And I was trying to be nice and cordial off of the strength of my upbringing. And I knew my mother raised me better than that. I didn't want to go in them people's house and tear them people's house up. But I could have, if my mother didn't raise me right, I would have raised hell because they was stealing my snacks. But because of how my mother raised me, I kept my wits about me. And like I said, I was very, the kids that was doing it to me, they were older than me. And I didn't want to get, I knew if I fought one of them, I was going to get jumped. Because it was like me and my brother, and it was them and their siblings. So it's like, we outnumber and we younger than y'all. So I'm like, I can't just attack them because I'm going to get beat up. So it's like, I think your child is from the trap collective. But your child has the potential to become a basketball player. Yeah. So they serious about their education. So they can get that scholarship or whatever. So let me go over here. Yeah, somebody's child is destined to be a basketball player. And your child is just a child now. But spirit trying to get things in order now, collective, so this can actually happen. So what's going on with collective in their finances? Why is this is supposed to be? Why is the Archangel Chamuel here with Eclipse Mermaid? What's going on in the next 2 days? Okay, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, collective, you've been dealing with something for a long time, and I think you're walking away. This could be you planning to leave a lover, collective. Get your finances in order to leave a lover because somebody wants you financially dependent on them, or this is like a business partner or a job. Yeah, Nine Wands. This is like trials and tribulations, like a long-standing battle. Collective, you are defending yourself. You're not giving up your point of view. You mean business, the Nine of Wands. In it to win it. I mean what I said. Yeah, somebody walking away from somebody. And this, yeah, somebody's trying to get their finances in order to become more independent. That's what I'm picking up. And this could be in business or in love. Yeah, clarify the Nine of Wands. Somebody's tired of somebody trying to make them be codependent on them financially. Oh yeah, then we got the Three of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups. Collective, if this is in love with your finances, your person could have had you in a third party. It's like this is you like knowing your person is cheating on you, but it's like this person got you financially dependent on them, so you can't leave. But they cheating on you. It was definitely a third party. Something like that in love, yeah. Yeah. So collective, you hell bent on becoming financially independent and possibly even single. Or this could be you trying to figure out how to get how to convince your lover to allow y'all to have separate accounts. You don't want to have a joint account with your person no more, or something like that. This is if you don't feel like leaving this relationship yet. This could be you trying to figure out a way to get your person to see something from your perspective that benefits you. And it could be to have separate accounts. So collective, you can do what you got to do, save your money so your person won't be in your business. Yeah, something like that going on too. Give me a charm card for the third chakra in this. Yeah, something risky, dice. Yeah, something is risky. Yeah, something risky. I'm picking up. It's a woman who could be planning on leaving a business or a lover, and this woman don't want to be found out because she's planning like her great escape or something like that. Yeah, it's not this. It's not somebody being sneaky. It's just wisdom. Somebody's doing this something the right way, cause somebody was doing something to someone, keeping somebody financially bound because of finances, something like that. But this is risky. So like I said, collective, I don't know. That could be your husband. He could be abusive. And it's like you want to be able to save so you can leave this man, but you don't want him to know you saving. So you like, Dag, what can I tell him to get him to allow me or allow us to have separate accounts? What in the world can I tell him? Or collective, you could be trying to think, where can I open up me another account so my husband won't know? Like something somebody's trying to figure something out and it's risky. This can also be in business, something to do with the numbers, the profits, loss, things like that. I'm also picking up, this could be something to do with a bar. Like somebody work at like a bar, a nightclub or something at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, somebody could work in a social setting. I just heard a bartender as well. I'm also picking up somebody is a bartender. And collective, you could have been sleeping with a man that come to this bar and he getting a little bit out of control, because collective, you was kind of, it's like you sleeping with this man. You had friends with benefits with this man. You could have been a bartender, but you was sleeping with this man. He would come to that nightclub or come to that bar and visit you, but you was sleeping with this man. And this man is trying to entrap you in a situation. That's what this man trying to do. Yeah. He's trying to put you in a situation. Yeah. Concerning your finances, this man is trying to put you in a situation. It's like a trap or something he doing. I don't know if he got you cornered. You trying to break away from him and he got you cornered somewhere in that nightclub or something. And you gotta think quick, fast how to get away from this man. Or something. What? Okay. Yeah, something like that going on. Or somebody, it could be a man that's blackmailing somebody. Collective, you can be a stripper as well. And it could be a man that's blackmailing you. It could be a man, I'm picking up, it could be a man telling a woman that if I kill you, what is this man? It's like he's saying, if I kill you, nobody will know who did it because it's crowded in here and you sleep with everybody or something like that. It's like this man is he's using this woman's lifestyle as in, how can I say it? A man is using a woman's place of work or her lifestyle to threaten her. I see that too. Yeah, it's like he's saying, we in a nightclub, all this music, I can kill you right now. Ain't nobody gonna know who did it. Something like that. It was a man doing concerning finances collective. This man could be trying to make you take money from him. It's a man that could be trying to make a female take money from him. And she won't. So I see that this man could be threatening her. And it could be like at a nightclub or something. And this woman is either a bartender or she's a stripper or something. Yes, collective, just be careful because something